I'm afraid that I might be special needs and no one's told me. Like, the other day I was typing on my computer and I went to spell check a word and the computer came up and it was like, what the fuck are you trying to spell? Like, the paperclip even came back from the past and he was like, sir, did you have a stroke? I was like, go away, paperclip. Nobody gets that joke who wasn't born in the 90s. I'm so glad you guys laughed at that. Oh, God. I told that joke recently and everybody was like, I was like, thanks, that's my time. But no, like, I think I might be special needs. Like, I used to say things that I thought were clever. Like, my dad would always be like, you know, son, you got to be a straight shooter. And I was like, what if I want to be a gay shooter? He was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, pew, pew. No, like, I really might. I was at a funeral recently, and I went to shake the guy's hand who, not the guy in the casket, that'd be weird. Thank you, sir. No, the guy who lost his wife, the widower or whatever it's called, and I went to shake his hand. He was like, hey, Patrick, how are you? And I was like, I'm alive. We're just awkwardly holding hands in front of his dead wife's corpse. I was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, no, it's okay. I walk away, I'm shaking, and I was like, I just need to calm down, And I went to get a piece of gum, and I went to put it in my mouth, and I dropped it into her casket. I've seen enough episodes of Walking Dead. I was like, I ain't reaching into that bitch. I'm gonna get bit, and then that's how the zombie apocalypse happens. And no, I am so dumb that so me and my wife were walking through Buc-ee's. Clap if you've been to Buc-ee's. All right, good. So they have brisket at Buc-ee's, and when they have brisket, they yell something when they pull it out. What do they yell? Anybody know?
Brisket on the board.
Brisket on the board. That is exactly right. My dumbass heard shooter at the door. So I'm walking through and I'm like, oh, they yell that and I'm like, oh shit. But let's play this out. It was like, brisket on the board, and I went, oh shit. And I jumped down and a third party perspective is this fat ass is so excited for brisket that all he could do is jump into the fetal position. And he's like, oh boy, brisket. I didn't even give a damn about my wife. I didn't try to shield her or anything. I was like, nope. A shooter was gonna come up and be like, well, I can't shoot that fat Ninja Turtle. Pew, pew. That's dumb. So that's, I just want you guys to sit in that for a second. But I know where I get it from, though. I get it from my mom. I'm adopted, though, so it's I don't know why that was funny. You don't have parents. I mean that in the most loving way possible. You guys want to hear my dark adopted parents joke?
Yeah.
Well, this is actually about my actual birth parents. Knock, knock. Not my parents. Okay. Adoption. Anyways. But no, so yeah, I am adopted, and my mom, she's 79 years old, and she's kind of dumb too. And what I mean by that is she says a lot of old people things because that's what old people do. And she called me the other day and she's like, Patrick, you're never gonna believe this. I was like, what, Mom? She was like, I just pulled a huge boner. I was like, good for you, Mom. And Dad's been gone for 11 years. Way to get back on that horse. And she's like, what? And I was like, huh? Apparently her generation, a boner means a mistake. Yeah. So me and my mom pulled a boner together. My mom says a lot of weird stuff, like one day we were sitting in her house, it was just me and her, and she was talking about my best friend who's a black